Hello friends of APBA and APBA Golf, Dr. TC here. This is part B of our video dealing with wind and working the ball. We have moderate wind, and let's take a look at that wind chart for moderate conditions. We're first going to roll in the leftmost column, roll here prior to each hole, and we'll use this for the entire hole unless you see the hole makes a turn in one direction or the other. Then you can make that decision yourself. So let's take a look, and we're going to roll for the wind, and we get a 55, and a 55 is wind in your face. Hit the shot and then roll under headwind. Why would we roll under headwind if we know it's in our face? Well, that's because wind is variant. And we have a general idea that there's a headwind or wind into our face, but we don't know how much. You often see golfers throwing up grass into the air, and you see them looking at the flags around the green and into the trees and the branches to see what the wind's doing, but they never know for sure until they hit their shot. So we're going to use this headwind column after we hit the shot. We'll roll, get our initial point of carry, and then we'll roll here and see what we get. See what these results look like. Sometimes we don't have any effect of the wind, so we don't want to overplay it with moderate conditions. And this one is headwind +5 to any left-right outcome. Now, why would that happen? Is that a mistake? No, that's not a mistake. The reason I designed that particular outcome is because headwind exacerbates a side spin on golf balls. So if you have a ball going to the left, it's going to go more left, and the same if it's going to the right. In fact, Nicklaus would often play or practice into the wind deliberately so he could get a good idea of what his ball was doing with respect to spin. Now you'll see it's the opposite for the tailwind. The tailwind can mitigate the left-right effects because you're going with the wind and it slows down that spin. So that's an explanation of some of the wind effects. All right, well, let's see what we can do here. Let's hit a shot. Let's have Watson hit his shot, and we'll describe how we're going to do that. Watson is an average W of a 4, which tends to go a little to the right. That's his miss. And so we're actually going to aim straight down the middle here, but we're going to work the ball 10 yards to the left if we can. That's our attempt. And then if he gets that average W, we remember we can reduce the amount that it goes right or left by 5 yards. That's the average IW bonus. Okay, here's Watson's roll, and he rolls an 11. That's pretty solid. That's going to be a 2 on his W, so he busted that pretty good. The 2 result for his driver is 280 yards, right 15. Well, we got an even number. 280, right 15, 30. Let's see what we have. 280. So it's going to go into the dog leg. So the first thing we're going to do is get that right 15, 5, 10, 15. Before we get to the dog leg, we have to see what happens. The right or left shows us the angle of the club, and that's going to happen immediately for a golfer. So that's one of the reasons. And you can remember, get the left right immediately. That is the club face angle. It happens now. All right, but he goes 5 more. I got a little advantage here. 5 more into that dog leg. So he's at his initial point of carry, which is 280, right 15. He actually picked one up there, didn't he, towards the center because of that triangle. 280, right 15. Let's see what the wind does. So we roll for the wind, and we get a 43. And a 43, we've seen that, haven't we? Headwind +5 to any left-right, and now you know why. So we've actually got to move it over here, 275, and that is 280, right 15, 2, right 15, 270. So he's right here, 280, right 15. He cut off the dog leg again, 275, 280, right 15, plus the 5. So he goes into here. Let's do that one more time. We make the right left at the dog leg. So there's the 15 plus his 5 for the wind, And then to get to 280, he's right here. All right, so that's his initial point of carry. Now he's going to try and work the ball. That's not where the ball is. We're going to work the ball because the ball curves a little. It takes a while for the ball to curve, so it comes after the left-right effects. So let's get the work the ball. And we roll a 56. Ooh, I don't know about that one. 56 on the driver is a 4. Oh, I like that one because it's an average W. And I could reduce it if I want to, but maybe I don't. So what does he have for the driver? A 4. He's trying to work the ball left 10 yards. He got a 4. He's an A. And he gets 5 extra on that. So he actually works at 15 if he wants to. If he wants to work at 15, he can, or he can work it exactly as planned. He wants that 15, 5, 10, 15. There is the final point of carry. So we got the distance, and we got the left-right with the wind effect. And then we come in with the work the ball effect. This ball is going to roll 30. Now, he is 15 into the dog leg, normal dog leg, which goes 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, or 2, 1, 2, 1. He's already 15 in, so he's got to go over here 1. Now, if it rolls 30, there's 5, and he's got to go in because he's now 20 into the dog leg. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Watson has a great drive with a really good look at some of those tough pins, as you can see. So he's out there 320 yards in the fairway. Good thing we worked the ball, eh? Because that ball was going to the right, and he curved it back just like he used to do with that blistering draw. Now, I did this without the benefit of my score sheet, so I'll go back and review, and I'm going to post it, and hopefully it is intelligible. But usually we'll have everything written down when we do this.